Okay. We are officially recording, people, and here I go with my song. Welcome to the Monday Night Call. I'm excited you guys are all here. Tonight, what am I talking about tonight? I am going to be talking about a simple system to meet new people and grow your network, and inviting them to what we have to offer. But first, I have no idea what I called the call. A simple system to do X, Y, and Z, whatever I just said. Anyways, before we get into that, I wanted to just recognize people like we always do. So first of all, I won't say anyone's names, but I do want to say we have two people on the team that are almost diamond. They're like freaking killing it, working their booties off. So you guys will see very soon who it is, because it will be announced. So way to go for you guys. And not only to them, but for everyone on the team. You guys are all killing it. We have like, gosh, 150 people in the Glance group or something like that. That's freaking awesome. So props to all of you guys, and also to all of the people who are earning their Success Club points already this month. We still have, what do we have? We have a week left still in October. So there's still plenty of time to make Success Club happen. So way to go, everybody. You guys are killing it. Let me put my phone over here so I don't get distracted. Okay. And then just some updates of what we have going on real quick. I know I repeat this every week, but I don't know about you guys, but I can easily forget stuff. So I have it on my calendar. So this week, today, we started the 30-day challenge group, the New Beginnings, or whatever we called it. I'm so all over the place. So that started today. And then also our new coach boot camp started today. So if you need to add any challengers or add any of your coaches, or if you yourself need to join boot camp, definitely let us know. We also have another Coaching at a Glance group that starts next Monday, the 27th. And our open Q&A call for the one that just ended will be tonight, right after this call at 9 o'clock Eastern time. And then also, I think I posted this to you guys on our team page, but add to your calendars that on Monday, November 3rd, Melissa Carr and I will be doing a live opportunity webinar together for all of you guys to invite people to. Ashley is making a flyer for us right now, so we'll post that and post more details about that when it comes closer. It'll likely be hopefully tomorrow, because I leave for Dallas on Wednesday. So I'll let you guys know more about that later. So that's the updates that I have. Does anyone have any questions about what's going on right now or what's coming up?
Yeah, I do.
What's your question, Dolores?
Yeah, what's coming up now?
Trisha is actually going to post our calendar and the team page, and you can listen to the recording of this just to get specific details. Our next thing that's coming up next week is our Coaching at a Glance group, but Trisha will post the calendar and our team page just so that everyone knows. And I'm going to mute everyone out real quick, because I hear feedback and stuff. So if you guys have questions, I'll unmute you. I love you guys. Sorry, but I always feel so mean when I mute everyone. Okay. Cool. So now I wanted to just go through, I'm looking at what I called this. I wanted to go through our simple system to grow your network and invite new people. And this was something that I got off of a team call from the team that my push partner, Lauren, is on. They have a girl that's like number 9 in the company right now on the leaderboard. So I was like, okay, well, their team obviously rocks. So I listened to a bunch of their calls and I was like, I'm totally going to take their idea. So I'm just going to go through my notes of what I wrote down about it. But what I really liked about this was that it made everything, like I said, it's super simple. It's a system. It tells you step by step specifically what to do, of how to meet new people on social media. And then I'm also going to go through how to interact with those people and then reach out to them about your challenge groups or about the coaching opportunity. So what this team says that they do is they have like a social media checklist is what they call it. So that's kind of what I'm going to go over with you guys. hang on. Okay, that's a different call. So the idea of the social media checklist, this is just something that you're gonna be posting about. Hang on. Sorry, I was making sure my notes were right here. Okay, they're right here. You're going to be posting about something related to coaching, whether it's business opportunity related or challenge group related every day. And I'm going to go into specifics about that in a minute. But this is just a great checklist on how to meet new people. They talked about Instagram and Facebook. So what I'm going to do first is just go through their checklist for Instagram. So they said that they really just did 3 things. On Instagram, they pick a hashtag like from your own recent photographs. And you want to try to pick something that is non-fitness related. So, don't go look up all the hashtags on Instagram of like fit journey or fit whatever all those hashtags are that we use. You want to go look up something that's non-fitness related. So maybe it's like dogs, mom, homeschooling. I'm trying to think of what else, knitting, sewing, stuff like that. And then you want to go on, it's going to pull up a page once you search the hashtags, and it's going to show you all the photographs of what that current hashtag is. You know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to pull up Instagram on my computer and see if I can screen share with you guys exactly what I'm talking about, because maybe the visual will make it a little bit easier. Hang on. I'm trying to see if I can get it to work real quick. And they said basically what you do is you look at that hashtag, and they said it takes about 10 to 20 minutes to do this a day, but you go and you double tap on all the pictures that are in that hashtag. And so you're liking all their pictures. And if you do that, you do it to 100 to 200 pictures. It'll take about 10 to 20 minutes. They'll come back and see your page. Let me finish talking about this, and then I'll see if I can screen share and show you guys. So the whole point is to not, word vomit Beachbody on people, or not present the coaching opportunity to them as soon as you meet them. The point of all of this, guys, is to get new followers so that you can build relationships. And what I'm going to tell you in a minute to post about, it's going to make it come up naturally in conversation when you're talking to these people. So you're going to pick the hashtags. You're going to like 100 to 200 pictures a day, non-fitness related stuff. Then the second thing you're going to do on Instagram is you're going to make a list of your hot prospects, they call it. So you want to focus on no more than 10 to 15 people. And these are just people that you're following on Instagram already, or maybe you just found their page or whatever. 10 to 15 people that you want to focus on each week to get to know them, to build that relationship with them, to form them, all the stuff we teach about in boot camp. You guys already know about all that. But the point is to engage with them and interact with them. Comment on their pictures. You don't want to be a stalker and comment and like all their pictures, but every day just make sure that you're interacting with them and engaging with them. They also said that there's this app called Kik, K-I-K. I've never used it, but I just downloaded it myself, and I'm going to try to figure it out. But they use Kik because it's basically like a messenger. It's an app on your phone, and it whatever the word is. It works with Instagram, whatever that word is. And you can basically put your Kik username and your Instagram profile, so that way you can message people on there. I threw my phone across the room. I was going to look at it and show you guys. But I know that if you're on Instagram, you can also direct message people. If you have the home page, the little home buttons at the bottom left, you have the home page pulled up, and on the top right corner, there's going to be this little square looking thing. It doesn't say anything. It's just this weird little square. On the top right corner, you can click on it, and you can send someone a direct message on Instagram as well. You have to send them a picture. I mean, you can send a blank picture of your floor if you want to, and you can send them a message that way to interact with them. So that's really what you want to do, is you want to be reaching out to these people, focusing on building relationships, and just talking to them. Now, the third step is what you're going to post about daily. And the thing that I really liked about how they explained this is that it's not about word vomiting Beachbody on everybody. It's about finding these new people, forming these new people, building relationships, and then posting about it daily. Because when they see what you're talking about, it's going to naturally come up in conversation, and they're going to ask you. And if it doesn't, then you can always ask them as you're getting to know them what they do for fun. Do they work out? If so, what kind of workouts do they enjoy? So the third thing to do on Instagram is posting on there 3 to 5 times a day. This is not something that I've been in the habit of doing lately, just because I've been doing so many calls lately that I haven't had the time to dedicate to posting this many times, but I'm definitely going to do this when I get back from my conference this coming week. So they gave like an exact thing of what they post about every day on Instagram. So I'm going to give you guys the list. The first thing is posting about like healthy food or a recipe. The second is posting a transformation. So you want to share transformations from other challengers and other coaches on the team, not just your own. The third is a motivational quote. The fourth is something personal, like your family or your friends. And the fifth is something workout or fitness related. And I'll go through them one more time. First is food/recipe. Second is transformation. Third is motivational quote. Fourth is family, friends. Fifth is workout, fitness. So the whole point of this, like I said, is to be talking on there about your experience with the programs, not posting a picture of you kissing your T25 DVD or whatever, but posting in a way that's providing something encouraging or giving value to people, but also sharing what you're currently doing with the products. And I'll give you guys some ideas in a minute when we talk about what to post on Facebook, more about that. So those are really the 3 things with Instagram. I was looking up the hashtags, liking 100 to 200 pics a day, having your hot list of people that you're going to interact with that week, and then posting 3 to 5 times daily. So let me just real quick see if I can get the hashtag thing to work here on the computer. Okay, never mind. That's not going to work on here. So I can't screen share and show you guys. There's this website that you can use on Instagram, but I don't know how to get it to work from my computer. So if you have specific questions about that, we are working on putting together social media training for you guys to do after boot camp and after the Diamond Mastermind training. We will have more information on that as soon as I am back from this Tony Robbins conference next week. So keep your eyes open about that. The second thing with the social media checklist and how to connect with new people and talk to new people is it's basically the same thing as Instagram. First, you are going to, let's see which one I want to say first. First, you're going to look for Facebook groups and like pages of where you can interact with and meet more people. So I'm honestly not an expert with Facebook groups, but I'm just reading through my notes of what they said. They said that you can type in anything in the search bar on Facebook. I mean, any topic. Like you want to think about what you're interested in because you're going to want to meet people that you have stuff in common with. So mine, I would probably look up something like a Bible study or entrepreneur groups or something like that. And when you type in something like that at the top of the Facebook or the search bar on Facebook, I can't talk, you will see where it says see more results after you hit search. So you click on that and it'll give you a list of groups to go to. Another thing that you can do, which I know how to do this because I actually met Melanie Burnside this way. You guys all know who Melanie is, who's on the team, is going to like pages on Facebook. I met Melanie on the Elevation Church Facebook like page. So all you have to do is just go to like page again of things that you're going to be interested in. I'm pretty sure that I just met Melanie by looking in the comments on some of the posts on the Facebook Elevation page, their like page, and just interacting and asking people questions. I wish I could give you guys specific questions on what to ask, but it's going to be different based on each situation and each person that you're talking to. But just try to remember, just think of it as meeting a new friend and make sure you always end in a question. That way, you have open dialogue and you guys have stuff to talk about. So, and then make a list of 10 to 15 either groups or like pages that you are going to interact with throughout the week and how you're going to meet your new people. So that's the first thing. The second thing is what you're going to post about every day. So Facebook's a little bit different than Instagram. So they say to post twice daily about your personal life on Facebook. So non-business related. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Just try to make sure you're positive because, we do want to attract positive, like-minded people. So we need to be, the good example. But I mean, it can be anything, like stuff about your family, your pets, your laundry, whatever you want to talk about, and do that once or twice a day, or twice a day. Sorry. 1 to 2 times a day, you're going to post something about the business. Now, not anything salesy, not a flyer that says, PIO Challenge Pack 160, ask me how. No, that's horrible. They actually told you to not do that because it just becomes white noise. People cannot relate to it and they're not going to want to talk to you about it if you're just focused on the products. So what you want to talk about is, like I said, sharing how it's helped you. So these are just some ideas of what they had that you could post about. 1, you could post about your workout. 2, you can talk about how Shakeology has helped you. 3, share other coach success stories on your page with a shout out. And don't just click on someone's page and share their post. Like actually save the picture of that coach, like whether it was a rank advancement announcement, whatever it is, and then type up your own little story about that person. The 4th thing is information about nutrition, food, or exercise that would be helpful. An example I don't really know that much about specifics about nutrition, but an example would maybe be about, how blueberries are a great antioxidant and what that does for people and why they want to know about that. The 5th thing would be promoting your challenge group with your story. So in your workout picture or your whatever transformation picture, whatever you want to share, you talk about your story. And then at the end of it, kind of just say, my next group starts in 2 weeks or, whenever it is, whatever the date is. I would love to have you join us. If you're interested, just shoot me a message or post in the comments below. So that way you're making it really personal. So I'll go through those 5 things for Facebook one more time. Workout, how Shakeology has helped you, sharing other coach success stories, info about nutrition, food, or exercise, and promoting your challenge groups with your story. So that's really it, guys. Like that's all you really have to do is you need to just find a way to meet new people. As I just told you with Facebook and Instagram, make your hot prospect lists of the people that you want to focus on. Just focus on getting to know them. And then just make sure that you're being consistent and posting every day. Because when people see those things, even if they don't ask you right now, they might not come to you for another 2 years. You never know. Like there's a new coach on the team. I've known her since high school. And she's been telling me for 2 years that she wanted to become a coach. But she just decided to do it last week after, telling me that because it was the right time for her. You never know what you're posting today. It's going to help inspire so many people and you might just not see the results right now. So just keep focused on that, guys. Keep focused on helping people. And one thing that I loved about this call that they said is if you're struggling to connect with people, then it's kind of like an inside thing that we have to fix. And that's where personal development really comes in. Because meeting new people and connecting with new people, it should feel good and it should be fun and we should love it. And honestly, I mean, I just know this from personal experience. If we put it off, it's because we fear it. So we honestly just have to have this just F it attitude. That's just what it comes down to. Fear is going to feed you all the reasons of why you shouldn't do something. But who cares what other people think? I know that's easier said than done because I used to be the biggest person that cared about what other people think. But then I just got to the point where I'm like, okay, I focused on what my why was, why I'm doing this, and the fact that if I want to help people, I'm going to have to get outside of my comfort zone and I'm going to have to maybe say some things I don't want to say. And maybe people are going to judge me and maybe people are going to unfriend me and block me and delete me, but that's fine. If they want to do that, they can, because I know what I'm doing is because I care and because I want to help people. So you guys, personal development is going to help you remove that fear of what other people think. And something else that has really helped me too, and I just started doing it recently because I was talking to someone on the team about this earlier today. I don't feel, so I've gone to all these conferences and learned all these things over time, and I feel like I have plenty of skills to make this stuff happen. But I haven't really had the belief in myself, honestly, up until a month ago. And it's because of a personal development book that I read. And I also started doing affirmations daily in the morning and at night. And you guys, I thought that affirmations were totally like corny, like this is freaking creepy, this is weird, like why am I gonna like tell myself all this stuff every day? But it helps so much because you're tricking your mind basically to believe what you're saying. And again, I know that sounds weird, but just try it and don't knock it till you try it. Give it a few days. You might still think it's creepy after the third day, but just keep doing it. It does help remove your fear. I do it at nighttime too, to just kind of let all the ideas out of my head. And so part of it is journaling and part of it is affirmation. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So I like to write all my thoughts and all my fears down in the journal, but then every single morning and every night before I go to bed, and I actually do it like all day now because I'm crazy. I have it on my mirror, plastered everywhere. I write down my goals of what I want to make happen. And I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before. And just when I started it was more than just my goals. It was like, I am beautiful, I am strong, I can do this. Like, I don't have to be afraid of other people, like all of those things. So whatever it is that you feel like you need to fix about I shouldn't say it that way because we don't need to be fixed. Whatever it is that you want to improve in your life, or whatever you want to stop doing, or whatever you don't believe about yourself, then you just repeat that out loud every single day, in the morning and at night. And doing this with your goals is super helpful, super life-changing too. Like doing these affirmations with who I am and who God says I am and the goals that I want to have make happen, it has been completely life-changing for me and completely changed my thought process all around. Because that's what it really all comes down to. We all know what to do. It's right there in front of us. It's a matter of just getting past our fears and our thoughts to do it. So that's my soapbox. Hopefully this helped you guys. I wanted to just open it up real quick and see if anyone had any questions about what I just said. I really hope that this made it more simple for everyone to just put it into steps like this. Searching for more new people, making your list, and what to post about. I know you guys are all muted, so if you have questions, just type it in the chat box and I can unmute you, or you can ask your questions in the chat box. No, are you sure, everybody? Okay. Well, I'm going to give you guys some action items on what you can do to put this into practice. Oh, wait, sorry. Tanya just asked the question. This may be a silly question, but I don't understand hashtags. How do you decide which hashtag you should use on a picture? It's not silly at all because I didn't even know how to use Instagram until last year. And I took a social media training for 6 months on how to understand all these different things. Honestly, what I would say, Tanya, the best way of how you can learn how to do this in the simplest way would be to Google popular hashtags on Instagram, but then also just maybe look at some other coaches' pages for inspiration, and just think about the things that you like, that you would like who you are. Like, so maybe a good hashtag, gosh, I can think of these crazy hashtags like randomly, but when I actually try to think of it, I can't think of them. So one might be like family, one might be homeschooling, one might be sewing or knitting, or maybe it's a picture of your dog. So like your hashtag is dogs. Does that kind of help answer your question? There's a lot more that I could say to it on that. But again, this is something we're going to put into like an actual training on social media that will really help everybody.
Okay, that would probably help.
What did you say? It cut out the end.
I just don't understand the purpose of hash. I said that probably, like, I understand the searching. I just don't understand the purpose.
I'm sorry, girl. It's like cutting out every other word, so I didn't understand all of that. Do you want to try one more time, or do you want to type it in the chat?
Of hashtagging.
Yes, thank you, Trisha. Hashtagging basically helps you to be able to search for other people that you don't know. So I know you're a brand new coach. As a brand new coach, I would just focus on using Facebook and building on Facebook and meeting new people that way, if that's something that you know how to use, and just focus on that one thing. Because I did not learn any new social media platforms until last year. So I truly wouldn't worry about that now. And like I said, we're going to be putting together a training for everyone to do. It's just, I'm going to be at that conference for like almost a week. So once I get back from the conference next week, I'm going to meet with some of the other girls on the team to start getting together the social media training. But don't worry about it for now. There's plenty of other new stuff to learn as a new coach, and it's very overwhelming when you first start. So don't worry about hashtags right now. Promise. It's not important right now. Does that kind of help you, Tanya? Okay, cool. Anything else that anyone wanted to ask? That's a good question. Thanks for asking that, because I always just assume like it's hard. I need to reflect back more to where I was before last year, because I didn't know about all of this stuff before. But now that I've like learned it, it's hard for me to unlearn it and put myself back where I used to be. So I'm glad that you guys asked these questions. It's super helpful. So thanks for reminding me that I guess I just always assume people are in my brain. They know what I'm thinking, which is totally ridiculous. But thanks for asking, guys. That helps a lot. Okay, so here are some action items on what we can do to put this into action. Duh, that was repetitive. So just 3 things. Number 1 would be just to pick your platform, whether you want to go with Facebook or Instagram. Number 2 would be to strategize with your sponsor. So just making a clear plan of exactly what you're going to do, when you're going to start, and maybe have some of your personal content already written out of what you want to post about, even if it's just ideas. Like, maybe you jot down a list of how Shakeology's helped you, all the different reasons, or maybe you jot down a list of different nutrition tips that you want to post about. Just, start planning. I use Pinterest a lot to help me strategize and plan my content, and it makes it a lot easier for me because Pinterest gives me a lot of inspiration. So you can definitely use Pinterest for ideas. So yeah, it's just important to make your plan clear, because I just know that if you don't have a clear plan of action, then you're going to be less likely to actually go forward and do it. So that's super important. And the third thing you can do is join our next recruiting blitz that we're going to do starting on November 3rd. Like I said, Melissa and I are going to do an opportunity call on that night, November 3rd, to kick it off. We also have a couple girls that are getting together the content. Now, it's not going to be like your personal content of what you're going to post about every day, but it'll be content with ideas on how to post about the coaching opportunity. Excuse me. So we'll have like a specific roadmap that'll show you exactly what you need to do, copy and paste. You might have to tweak it a little bit to make it sound like yours, but this time around, we're trying to make it very general so that everyone can use the content, just kind of like what we did for our last blitz that we did. Hang on, someone asked a question. Samantha said, I have a question on how to post quotes and pictures I find on Pinterest to Facebook. All I do is I just save the picture to my computer or to my phone and then just upload it on Facebook that way. Does that make sense, Samantha? Yes. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll just go over the 3 action items again real quick. Number 1, pick your platform. Number 2, strategize with your sponsor. Make your plan clear. Have your content written out. And then number 3, you can join our November 3rd recruiting blitz. If you want to know more about that, just reach out to me and let me know. If you're not already in our Operation 100 Plus coaches group, we'll add you to that. That's something that we started last month because I got that crazy goal in the team call once that we were going to add in at least 100 new coaches to the team by January, which I know it's going to happen. So that is what we're doing. So let us know if you want to join in on that. And then I do have a closing quote for you guys because, I always like to give you guys some inspiration. So this is kind of a long quote, and it's by some dude named Charles Stanley, and I don't know who he is, but it's a good quote. Fear stifles our thinking and actions. It creates indecisiveness that results in stagnation. I probably didn't say that right. I have known talented people who procrastinate indefinitely rather than risk failure. Lost opportunities cause erosion of confidence, and the downward spiral begins. So I just thought that was really cool and really inspirational because, I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of things that I fear, and I'm just trying to learn how to like push myself out of my comfort zone every day and just not let that fear get to me anymore, because God wants to make amazing things happen. Make amazing things happen on our team and through us. So sometimes we just have to push through that fear. Samantha said, Charles Stanley is a great preacher online and does sermons on TV. Cool. I need to look him up. So that's it, you guys. If you guys have, thanks for that, Samantha. If you have any questions that you think of later, feel free to let me know. I hope this helps you guys, and I hope you guys all have a great night. I love you all lots, and I will talk to you soon. And our open Q&A call will start in 24 minutes. So there's that for our coach prospects. So if you guys are on there, I'll see you then. Have a good night. Bye, guys.